Hello everyone. Cell and cell organelles. These are an important topic in almost every exam related to UPSC, state PCS, or any other exams, SSC, railway, everything. Every exam you appear, you will see these. And for those people who are appearing for the medical related exams, NEET, they also know that cell is an important uh, portion to cover. Okay, so it goes like cell is the most basic component of the body. Okay, first time discovered by Leeuwenhoek. He called it as animalcule. Okay, so animal cell we see. There are this is a 3D picture of the cell in the electron microscope. So you can see here is the cilium, ribosomes, lysosomes, centriole, centrosomes, Golgi apparatus, secretory vesicles, cytoplasm, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum. Then there is nucleus. Nucleus comprises of nuclear pore, okay, nucleolus, nucleoplasm, and nuclear envelope. So we will be seeing every part of it in detail now. So there is cell membrane. Cell membrane is what it is, the covering. Okay, here you can see this covering, this whole covering, this part you see are the cell membrane, and these pores you see they are for the exchange of the materials. So these channels you see, these are the pores, and there are bilayer of lipids. There is Sanger theory is there, in which he says that there is a hydrophobic part and hydrophilic part. And then you see plant cell. So that was animal cell, and you see plant cell. You see this thick covering, this is the cell wall. Okay, this is cell wall. And then there is cell membrane. Cell wall is permeable, completely permeable, or and cell membrane is semi permeable. Then mitochondria, cytoplasm, chloroplast, and vacuole. You see large vacuoles are there in the plant cell, and they are multiple in the plant cell and one single in the animal cell. And you see nuclear envelope, nucleolus, nucleus, the plasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus. Rest things are same. So cell structure, we will be seeing all this. Nucleus is the brain of the cell or driver of the cell. It controls the activities of the cell. So we have seen the part of nucleopore, chromatin, and nucleus. Chromatin, these are the chromosomes in the open form. When the cell want to divide, these chromosomes will condense, nucleus will disappear. Okay, and then there will be formation of the centriole on the both end of the cell. So all these phenomena will be, and nuclear pore is there for the transmission of information in the form of mRNA. So you can see what happens whenever information from nucleus is to be delivered to the cell. mRNA called messenger RNA comes through these pores. Okay, then there is mitochondria. It produces energy called powerhouse of the cell. Okay, so these are the parts where oxidation of the ATP takes place and energy is produced. Okay, so F0 F1 complex, those people in the biology must know. Then Christie, DNA, and ribosomes. This is very important point, that mitochondria have its own DNA. Okay, outer membrane, inner membrane, matrix, intermediate membrane space. There in some patients these kind of disorder have been seen, that their mitochondria is defective. So sometimes you must have heard that um, a, a baby is born with two mothers. So what happens, the defective mitochondria of the mother is replaced by the mitochondria from the ovum of different person. Then there is Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus is basically the packager of the body. So these used to pack all the proteins and lipids in the form of vesicles. So from the cis phase, this phase, the proteins and other metabolic substance used to enter, and from trans phase, they in the form of vesicles they go out. Okay, outgoing transport vesicles. So this is the factory of packaging, Golgi apparatus. Okay. Then there is endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum used to do what? Two functions: synthesis of protein and synthesis of lipids. So whenever you see the rough part, this means this is rough endoplasmic reticulum, and it used to synthesize what? Proteins. Okay, and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, these parts used to synthesize what? Lipids in the body. Then there is ribosomes. Ribosomes are involved in the process of protein synthesis. How? They used to decode this mRNA, okay, and follow through the process of transcription. Transcription is the process of conversion of genetic material information from DNA to RNA, and then from the RNA to the protein. That is called transcription in the first process, and translation, in which protein is synthesized in the second process. So there are two subunits. You can see there are 60 80s and 30s subunits are there. Okay, so these are the smaller subunits and larger subunits are there. Then there is lysosomes, suicidal bag of the body. They are filled with the enzymes, hydrolytic enzymes. So they can, if they burst, they release the hydrolytic enzymes, and they use to digest everything that is there. So vacuole you can see storage. Okay, in animal cell you can see one large vacuole, and in plant cell you can see there is multiple vacuoles. So you can see here, these are our vacuoles. Okay, so what their function is? Their function is storage function. Most of the plant, what they do, they store their produce in themselves in the form of fruits, or for their utilization in the later part. Then centriole is there, which help in the cell division. I was talking about this process only at that time when I was in the beginning talking to you about cell division. So this is what happens: chromatins condense in the form of, these are the chromosomes, these are the centriole. Okay, and they used to arrange the chromosomes in a linear fashion, and then the process of cell division take place. So they help in the cell division. Okay guys, and these are the microtubules. You can find there is microtubules. So microtubules use multiple functions are there in the process of division of the cell, and in the transport of the molecules, all this. So guys, thank you so much. I hope to make other videos in this regard with respect to the science based things that are being asked in the exam, biology based things like blood, genetic materials, and blood groups, these kind of things. So thank you guys, take care of yourself, your health, family. Okay, keep covid appropriate behavior on. You never know, third wave. Okay.